So, welcome to our presentation on photosynthesis.
So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process that producers use to convert energy into glucose that they can use. Producers are exactly what they sound like. They produce their own food. Some examples of this are plants, algae, bacteria, and archaea. They can convert the sun's energy into chemical energy that is stored in the chemical bonds. The formula for this is 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light equals C6H12O6 with 6O2. Steps in the photosynthesis process: the light-dependent reaction and the light-independent reaction, also known as the Calvin cycle. Both takes place within the chloroplast.
The light-dependent reaction is the first reaction that takes place in the chloroplast. It starts out in photosystem 2, where photons from the sun strikes it and makes the electrons excited. Excited meaning they move fast. They pass through the first electron transport chain. Then in photosystem 1, more photons are hitting it to make the electrons more excited, and so they can pass through the second electron transport chain, making NADP+. Water in the chloroplast gets split up to oxygen and hydrogen ions. Because oxygen is not needed in the process, they are released back into the atmosphere. The hydrogen ions stay in the dichroid interior space. The hydrogen ions move to the ATP synthase, where it spins really quickly and moves the hydrogen ions here. Because it spins very quickly, it transforms ADP to ATP, but doesn't become it. The hydrogen ions that are in here help make NADP+, as shown here. Then the NADPH and ATP goes on and help make the light-independent reaction, also known as the Calvin cycle. The light-independent reaction, also known as the Calvin cycle, is a second reaction that takes place in the chloroplast. Each molecule of carbon dioxide is added to the 5-carbon compound by an enzyme. The resulting compound splits into 2 3-carbon compounds. Phosphate groups and electrons are added to the compounds. The energy is from the ATP, and they take the ions from the NADPH. One of the resulting 3-carbon compounds go over here to make half of the organic compound, also known as glucose. It takes 2 cycles in order to produce 1 glucose compound. The rest of the carbon compounds get recycled to make the other half. So thank you for watching our presentation,
and hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.